Hey, everybody. It is race week. It is Bank of America Chicago Marathon race week. We're here with Keira for some final tips. Thanks to our partnership with Nike Running and Nike Chicago. Keira, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. And I'm really, really excited for all you all because this is what we've been working for. And this is where like our journey is going to continue. I don't even want to say stop and I don't want to say finish, but just continue on through this. And I'm really excited for you guys.
That's right. This is the expression of the journey is this week. So when I chat with my athletes, I always tell them ahead of the race, and I'll do a longer form video for that, where I tell them to be calm, be confident,
Mhm.
run smart, run tough, and have fun. And I talk about each one of those points. I'm wondering, as the American record holder, as the person who carries all of us with her when you race in the world championships and against the world, what do you tell yourself before a big race?
That's really funny. I love what you just said, your points. And I've started telling myself what I tell my kids before they play sports. And that's been so interesting to me as a mother that before like my daughter plays a soccer game, do your best, go for it, have fun. And that's what, that's as just simple as it is. And it was so interesting to me when I found myself saying that to my daughter, what I felt was most important for her to do. So I've now like tried like looking in the mirror and saying it to myself. But this is like we're doing this to prove something to ourselves and we're doing this for fun. So I think that's the most important thing is really make sure that you enjoy this experience. Like you won't enjoy every step of the marathon. Like we know that it's a marathon, but I think that you will enjoy so much how you feel about yourself afterwards for pushing through. And I think also like in college, my college coach would always say, like, pretend like the race is your birthday party and just treat it like you're going to your birthday party, a big celebration of you and what you've accomplished. And you can look around, pretend everyone there is to attend your birthday party and wave. And then when you go out there and eat your cake. So that was how he like wanted me to have fun and be excited about it. And there's always going to be some nervous energy. And I think that's okay because it means we really care about it and we're working hard for it. But I think, and then he's like, when you're done, give everyone a goodie bag and, thank them for coming to your birthday party. But I think also what you said too, like, it's at this point where I think I see a lot of my competitors too. I went to dinner with someone recently that talked about what they do leading into race week and they try to add more miles and do more something. And that is so wrong in my opinion because you've done the work.
Right.
And so the trick right now is don't panic. Like everything's okay. There's going to be things that feel tight and that's normal, but we always feel like it's bigger than it is right before a race just because, we're getting close to a race, but you've dealt with tight calves or tight hamstrings or something that feels a little off all through training. You've worked through this, you can. So that's normal. But don't, I think it's just when people start getting a little nervous, they start feeling like a little, I don't want to use the word insecure, but just they care about this goal so much they want to do as much as you can. And at this point, there's really nothing more you can do. The hay's in the barn. So just don't give yourself a shot to do awesome. So stick to the plan. Don't be trying to add anything else in. Listen to your coach, listen to the plan, and you take it easy. It will be nice to like get your legs back under you, but stay confident that you've been doing the work and you've been showing up and giving it your best. So yeah, just don't panic, I guess.
I love that. You brought us a lot there. Don't panic. I do think there is something to the magnifying glass effect of it's race week and you expect to feel perfect. You're tapered, you did everything right, and now maybe you don't feel perfect. And I think that it's a great point to remind everybody that you had great runs, you had exceptional evidence of your own personal power throughout the training cycle in busy weeks and hard weeks, and you still did it when we're piling training on top. So even if things don't feel perfect right now, you still should believe in all of the work you did and in your body's capacity to do what you did already. The race is hard, but it's an expression of what you've done. You've done the things to prepare yourself for that day. And the birthday party and the joy and attitude you talk about, I think is incredible. We see that from you when you're out there. And I think that's why you inspire us so much. And we're really grateful to have you around coaching us through this one.
Yeah, and I love what you just said too about, like, perfect. Like, nothing is ever gonna be perfect. There's never gonna be the perfect day, there's never gonna be and what I figured out before the Houston Marathon, I felt like I unlocked the secret, is I wasn't going for perfection, I was going for good enough.
Mm.
So if the weather was good enough, and like when I woke up that day, it was 30 degrees and 10 plus mile per hour winds. And I thought, well, this is good enough, and I felt a little flat starting off, but I thought this is good enough. And I missed a water bottle, but I thought, well, that's good enough. I usually miss a water bottle. So anything that like kind of throws you off a little bit, just think, well, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. So ditch the perfectionism and just expect, nothing's going to be perfect, but if you can aim for good enough, that's pretty good too.
That's incredible advice from the best to ever do it. So thank you so much, Keira. Hopefully we'll see you around race weekend. And thanks again for guiding this training journey. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. And I will be in Chicago race weekend. I definitely will. So I'll be cheering there in person for everyone, handing out lucky power high fives. So hopefully I get a chance to meet you all and I'll be cheering for you and go out there and have some fun, will ya?
Oh yes. Thanks, Keira.